Kept you waiting, huh? I didn't mean to start this late. It just happened. But here we are. Playing Welcome to the Game. Free. But only the demo. And then depending on how short this demo is, we're going to swap over to another game made by the same developers, Dead Signal. If we don't waste too much time here. But I will most likely be cutting it shortly. Or, well, I'll stop him whenever I feel like stopping playing this demo. You are a rogue hacker, bored with life, sick of your family, and ready to start anew. Oh. Well, there it goes. I was too busy talking, not reading. Also, already got to do some fixing. Because I don't think this fuck-ass Stream Element overlay is using chat. Which I told it to. But of course, why would it go smoothly? That or it doesn't count itself. Who knows? Who knows? Not me. That was the wrong one. Okay. Now that's functioning, I think. If not, it fucking blows. Okay, we're in a basement. Doing something. Wi-Fi buddy, don't touch. Examine. Metro Post News. Woman's body found in gruesome state. Darknet. Okay. Seems like a whole lot of clues, a whole lot of things I'm not going to be understanding at this current moment. What does it all mean? Would you like to play the tutorial? Yeah. If you're running the software, then you're about to partake in a trial run of the game. We wish you luck in this venture. This program will break down some of the basics you need to know in order to win the game. The majority of the game takes place inside the ANN browser, a special browser that will connect you to the darknet. This application will be used to browse secret darknet websites. The darknet is not like the clearnet, where you can simply search for websites. Access is gained through a darknet wiki page, which will have links to other secret darknet websites. It is important to note that darknet sites may not always be active, so if a site is not working, be sure to try it again in a few minutes. Certain sites are more secretive, reserving their active time to select periods within the hour only. Great. Example hash. Alright. Once you've obtained a darknet wiki link, you will need to search for multiple hidden hashes to complete your goal in the game. Sadly, they are not that easy to find. They are spread out across multiple sites and are hidden in several ways. Pro tip, copy text and paste. Yep, we all know how to copy and paste. The first way they can be hidden is in plain sight. Be sure to keep your eyes peeled when looking over a page. Okay, so there's always a number and a dash. And then a bunch of characters. The next way is a bit more sneaky. Some are hidden inside an element on the page or only revealed through a click. They could be within a word, within an image, or somewhere in an empty space near an element. Once triggered, the hidden key will either be revealed somewhere on the page or a text file will spawn on your desktop. Check both before continuing. The final way they can be hidden is inside the web page's source code, so be sure to view each page source code carefully. Throughout your run of the game, you will need to communicate with other agents and the game master. This is done through CryptChat application. There, you will send messages, files in DOSCoin. You can send a file to an agent who requests one by simply dragging and dropping the file into the CryptChat program. Make sure their chat is active when doing so. The Security Cam application is used to monitor the cameras installed on your property. You never know when this might come in handy. I don't think I ever want to know when it will come in handy. Darkdrop is a storefront that enables you to purchase hacking defense-related upgrades. The Shadow Fetch application is the latest addition to the ADOS. It allows you to securely download files from the darknet. Downloads require you to supply a fetch URL. The program then analyzes the supplied URL and provides its name and cost to download. A fetch URL will always begin with the file / and then finishes with .fetch. Okay. Fetch URLs can be sent to you via CryptChat or can be found via the darknet, hidden in the same way that hashes are. Keep this in mind to make the most out of your searches. This is a lot. A scan has detected that you have a crypto miner light installed on your property. This is a great way to generate passive DOS coin, but do remember that they tend to go down from time to time. In case you've forgotten, the icon on the bottom right will show a red circle when it requires a manual restart. This concludes the tutorial. Click the red X in the top to begin. She doesn't love me at 8 p.m. Hello and welcome to the game. My name is Ronald, and I'm the game master for tonight's trial run. I'm messaging you because you seek interest in becoming a player for our main game. Wait. Stop typing. Fuck you. Wait. Did you say your name is Ronald? Lol. Listen here, you fucking bitch. If you ever want a shot at being a player in the main game, then you'd be wise to shut the fuck up and listen to what I have to say. Oh, my bad. Yeah, that's what I thought. Now listen up. In order to be a player in the main game, you have to complete tonight's trial run of the game, and it won't be a walk in the park. Here's a link to your wiki page. Stop. Shut the fuck up. No. Bad. You're not supposed to have that. I wanted this. There we go. Not my fucking stream elements, like, you fuck. Yeah, if you want the fucking unfunctioning chat you are fucking overlay, there you go. CryptChat. You must browse the sites on this wiki and you'll find 2 hidden hashes, but things are different than what you might have heard of before. Instead of just finding the hashes and giving them to me directly, you have to decrypt them into a key fragment. To decrypt the hashes into keys, you will have a special agent do this for you, and they're not cheap. Normally you'd have to find these agents yourself, but tonight I went ahead and picked them out an agent to reach out to you directly. You should be hearing from them soon. Once you've found both hashes and decrypted them into the key fragments, you must combine them together by the association of their index. Send me the compiled key and you win. I see that you are low on DOS coin, which won't be enough to cover the costs of the agent's fees, so I took the liberty to reach out to some Darknet users to reach out to you directly. They're going to need some paid tasks done that should help cover the costs of the key decrypting services. As I said before, this won't be a walk in the park. I have hackers right now getting ready to hack your system. We're also going to try and kill you. What kind of fucking game is this? You mean you're gonna try and kill me? But you should have already known this before you started your interest in this game. There should be some documents on your desktop on how to deal with those situations. Once you've compiled the key, send it over. You have to midnight tonight. Good luck. Okay. Kidnapper PDF. To trial run contestant. Subject: the kidnapper. Breakdown: this train trafficker doesn't know exactly where you're playing from, only a general estimation. He will be driving around the nearby area to hopefully expose your exact location. We've set up hidden sensors to detect any strong light coming from within your basement. When triggered, they will eventually share precisely when he can find you. That is, if he remains parked in close proximity. Be it that you cannot leave, you can only then disguise your position. Do so by turning off the lights in your basement. Staying watchful for this vehicle is necessary. We're so fucked. Stack pusher. All right, Swunk, you're gonna have to wait. Stack pusher is a security tool used to prevent Stack Overflow attacks. Developed by computer science major Tyler Draven in 2015, it has risen to become a leading security tool. Note: simulate a test stack by clicking the button at the bottom. Instructions: with Stack pusher, you will be presented with a stack grid like this. To successfully defend against a Stack Overflow attack using Stack pusher, you must push all stack nodes into the popper node. Stack nodes can only be moved when activated by the pusher node. You move the pusher node anywhere on the grid by clicking onto it to activate with the left mouse button. Then place it. Let's do a test hack. What? What the fuck? You were kidnapped. Alright, fuck the tutorial, I guess. We just go. We just go. Live in darkness. Alright, so when do we get told that things are gonna get bad? Alright, trial run contestant Patrick, breakdown. He watches you, but you shall not face who he watches. During this trial, he may stand silently behind, monitoring your progress. The only indication of his presence is the shadow he leaves. With that shadow present, you cannot get up nor turn around, yet you must pause to recognize you're being watched. Only then can you receive the signal to continue. Lastly, be mindful of how long you remain in the dark. Darkness offers opportunity that would otherwise be disallowed. All right, going to put the lights back on. All right, we've got a lot of things to click on, and a lot of things. I don't know if we should be fine. Okay, what if I leave that light off? Well, I need to. It's the basement light, right? That's the problem. But how do I? I would know because of my cameras. Yes, the cameras. Okay, there's only 2 cameras. I just gotta make sure there's no guy in a van. Uh, let's do the bone altar. Unable to connect. All right, fuck it. Bathroom cams. Unable to connect. Fantastic. No shadows? Great. Ronald told me what's up. I'm prepared to decrypt. Simply post the full key in this chat, index and hash, and I'll begin the decryption process. Man, I love paranoia. Nothing? Nothing? Great. Actually, let's go check our crypto miner. It's mining crypto. Yippee. Yep, we're good. No cars. Okay, can't get in there either. Don't waste it. Don't know what that is? We're gonna have to find out. Fucking great. We'll deal with that in a second. Okay. You know, we're just not gonna deal with it right now. Oh, stack pusher time. Yup. Security camera, gotta check because of my paranoia. Don't want to see a white van out there. Great, no van. Someone standing behind me? No, no standing. Lab monkey. Nope, no lab monkey yet. We can just access Don't Waste It at 8 o'clock. You know what, just in case, let's not live in darkness. I was gonna do it as like a precaution, but then the other guy might get me. The guy who's gonna tell me to just go ahead and log off for me, pal, standing behind me. Okay, lost tapes. Okay, we can get to lost tapes at 8 o'clock. Great. Sup, you gonna send over that link to Don't Waste It or what? Oh. You want the link to Don't Waste It? Actually, hold on. Okay, paranoia check done. Give me my money. Paranoia check. Fuck! That's what I get for a fucking paranoia check. Punch in the fucking face. Back to it. Alright. And everything's got jumbled up. just looked at the website, man. Fuck you, I just wanted to go do my paranoia check on the camera. My fucking money. All right. Can't say that I noticed the guy's shadow before. Um, Definitely heard something click. You can have the cryptocurrency. I hear things. You send over GameStart.mp4. I don't know what you want from me. I'm not gonna get anything done because I'm too busy panicking about the people trying to invite themselves into my home. Okay, I'm not seeing anything immediate here. Fuck. Fuck. Get up. Shit!
Добрый вечер.
Things are going oh so very well. Hey, bud, just give me the thing. Back to bathroom cabs. See if this works. Nope. No bathroom cams. Alright, right here. Okay, immediate hash codes. Okay, paranoia check. Let's go lights off for a few. While we look at this site. Okay, nothing. Let's get those lights back on. Dread signal. Security cam. Paranoia check. Nothing. Unable to reach. Is evil. Horny question mark? The site has been seized. Alright, let's go lights off again. At least till we get our next lab monkey. Come on, lab monkey. Nope. No lab monkey. Security cam? Lost tapes. Lights back on. Paranoia check. Okay. Yay, more stack pusher. I have a feeling I'm gonna get my stack fucking pushed in the second I get off this fucking computer. God. Do lights off real quick. Let's stay lights off real quick. Okay.
Добрый вечер.
But my basement lights were off. I know the stairwell ones weren't, but do I have to have both off? That's stupid. Alright, in that case, you're going off. I don't see a need for you. You don't make much of a difference. You don't help. And I don't think you harm. I hope you don't harm. I hope it's fun to keep that off. Fuck off, Ronald. Turning off all the lights in your basement. Great. So you do count the one at the top of the stairs. The one that only brighten up that section of the house and not actually down the fucking stairs. Put that back in notes for saving. Pull this up. Back up crypt chat. Panic some more. Security camera. What do we got first? Blushing brides. Let's see if there's anything on this site. If it opens at this current time. Security camera. Join today. Don't see a hash code in here, so join today. Okay, you actually don't have anything for me from as far as I can tell. I could check the... I could inspect the page, but not gonna do that right yet. Also, because I just don't know how. That was definitely a fence. But I felt like it was a fucking van and my heart fucking dropped. Bone altar. I don't know why I'm checking bone altar. It doesn't work. Bone altar doesn't work during the hour of 8 o'clock. Crimson relay. Okay, Crimson relay also doesn't work. We know Lab Monkey doesn't. We know Lost Tapes does. Let's get on Lost Tapes. Let's see if on the buy screen we can find something. Okay. Any shadows? No shadows. I actually don't know if I should be checking everything else, like if the hash code can just pop up elsewhere on the page. Purchase the collection. We want the whole thing. Svok's back. I'm gonna do a paranoia check. Let's go lights off. Okay, so fucking nothing. Great. Merclair. Security camera. Let's go. Let's go lights on. There are going to be bad things, bad things. Something's going to be happening. Nothing. Alright, what about the shadow? I don't really know how to address if there is a shadow behind me. Okay. That's a plane flying over in the game. Not a van issue. Shadows? No shadows. Phantom lot. No phantom lot. Tango down. Security cameras. That's a van. Get out of my seat. Actually, you know what? No. Straight down to the higher screen? Okay, actually, I don't know if I quite like looking at the screen. Let's get off of it. Yeah. Yeah, let's just not be there. Okay, van is gone. Lights back on. Send over the URL for lost tapes. We're making a lot of money. It's a damn shame. Somebody's gonna kill us here soon, very soon. My 6 Bitcoin! Ronald told me about you. Be a pal and hook me up with a video by the name of... I don't know that video. Fuck off. Fuck. You've come to the wrong place. We're not equal, and your skull will be opened for his pleasure. I'd rather keep my skull intact, thank you. Why did I hear creaking? Okay, I shouldn't have to turn around, because judging by the shadows casted here and here, if there's a man standing behind me, his shadow is going to be casted right there. Right behind my head. The hall. Avoid this place. Time to ignore that. Unable to connect. Okay. That's fine. Give me more backdoors. What does that mean? What does that mean? Bitcoin miners off. Okay, reset that. I'm stuck here. I'm stuck here. My computer's being hacked. We did it. Now I have to buy a new one because they fucking took my last one from me. Alright, van guys aren't here. Van life. Lights back on. And I want one of those too. You know, I want to just tell them to go fuck themselves. I'm not playing the game. Lab monkey? Come on, lab monkey. It's on 8:52. Lab monkey works. Let's go. View the full catalog. While that is happening, go back to the security cams. I don't see a van. Do I see shadows? I do not see shadows. All right. Documentation. turn out. No, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. No. I refuse. Lab monkey. No, I have no account. Let's register. Oh well, we lost Lab Monkey. Lab Monkey's gone. Oh, doesn't matter though. Oh, joyous. I'm gonna take a break real quick. I'm gonna leave you with an image and then the game music. Or actually, no game music, just an image. Oh boy, back to stressing out a little bit. Here, we'll keep this up as moral support. We're just gonna put you right there, and then behind me. Uh, Never mind. We'll put you up there. Yeah, 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 yeah. You can go right there for moral support. Moral support. We'll do a couple more runs of this, and then we'll swap over to Dead Signal. So I can stress out there. And be paranoid there. Not here, where I get punched in the face by kidnappers and murderers. But there, where I'll be punched in the face by kidnappers and murderers. In the game, of course. Oh, back up. This needs to go off. Or I forget. No, thank you. Hi, Ronald. Give me the fucking webpage code. The link. Come on. The hole. A hole has many uses. Let's visit the hole. Okay, I don't want to be at the hole anymore. The hole... Something's wrong with that website. Don't want to be there. Security camera? Dread signal. Shadows, no shadows. Let's go back to is evil, horny question mark. Oh, that's right. It's not up anymore. Every federal government has seized it. I hate, hate. The sound and the flash for when you're being hacked fucking consistently surprises the shit out of me. Therefore, I hate it. Let's just copy the whole page. The whole page. Maybe there's a hash hidden here in black text. Yay, more stack pusher. God. Security camera? Alright, that's cool. I've decided it's nighttime now. It's lights off. Somebody who wants to steal a horse so they can fuck it. Identity theft. Let's submit a post. Oh. I hate you. Alright. It's lights on time. Okay, no hidden text. I think that was the closest we probably were to a hash, and of course we were punched in the face for it. Okay, well, I want to actually go on to the other game, so say bye-bye to Welcome to the Game 3 demo. We'll probably come back when it's a full game, and then, yeah, just look at this. Just stare at that image right there while I pull up the next game. Just looking at Twitch stats there. Now we come over here and we find... Why are you over there? Why are you over there? We're gonna lock you in place because you didn't want to be on my screen. Okay. Similar shit. Hold on. You gotta go. The monkey has to go. Oh. We're gonna play on normal. Even though I'd love to play on casual after the last one. As of 2021, there are over 85 million security cameras in the United States alone. More than half are easily breached. They monitor businesses, public parks, mass transportation, even your homes. The act of placing hidden cameras in such areas is also common. In fact, there's a whole business behind it. This presents a monetization option for shady individuals and organizations that operate behind the shadows of the darknet. You happen to work for one of them called Vivex, run by the Shade, your employer. You are tasked in appeasing your employer by monitoring the CamSpy network, a network of hacked and hidden cameras. You are to report anything of interest to satisfy your customers, but time is money and you must meet your hourly quota or face termination. Being the entrepreneur that the Shade is, he has noticed that you live in a sketchy part of the city and decided to take advantage of this. You are to deliver packages to tenants in your apartment complex throughout your shift. Get ready, your shift is about to begin. Should be a smooth night, right? No, it won't be. Oh, this one is chugging along. Lovely. Let's just drop that quality to mid. Wild that this is the game that would do it, but okay, we have a sprint feature. Learn from the previous game. Toggle off lights. Lights that I don't need. Toggle them off. No, I want that light. Where is the kitchen light? Is there no kitchen light? Don't think there's a kitchen light. Oh, nope, there's a kitchen light. Okay. It's locked. Sit down. Would you like to play the tutorial? Yeah. Alright, yep, welcome to the Vivex Organization Recruit. This process is to help you better understand the ADOS CamSpy network. During your shift, you're responsible for monitoring the cameras that we assign to you. To navigate the camera network, simply click on the arrows and hit the associated arrow on your keyboard or the A and D keys. While monitoring the cameras, you are to report anything of interest. To begin a report, use the file report button next to the left side of the screen. To file a report, you must select an appropriate category associated with the event you see. After you selected a category, hit the send button. So an access point is open windows, doors, etc. Hack is electronic items such as phones, high value credit cards, wallets, packages. Defense, weapons, dogs. People showering, sleeping, suspicious people, and bags. While we try to use the latest darknet technologies at Vivex Organization, there are some rare limitations. You suddenly happen to fall into that limitation living in that old brick building. We've sent you a signal booster device, which should be located somewhere in your apartment. Although not required, we strongly recommend this device. We strongly recommend this device will greatly decrease the time it takes for you to file reports, repair cameras, etc. Pick up this device and place it in one of the hallways. The stronger the strength, the faster your actions will be. At the end of each hour during your shift, you must meet the required amount of quota points. The icon in the top right corner of your screen represents how many quota points you have versus the amount you need for the hour. Every time you file a successful report or deliver a package, you will get a quota point. Quota points will roll over to the next hour if you exceed that required amount. It seems you also have the assigned package delivery duty. That is great. Alright, no dicking around tonight. Get shit done. Whatever, dude. Alright, so we're playing as Ronald now. Alright, 44695. How do I get back up? Or do I go away from my desk? They didn't tell me this. How do I unglue myself from my monitor? Alright, so we're gonna get murdered. Because we're one with the camera right now, and we can't... We can't back off of it. Please, I would like to be free. Hello, Ronald. What a stupid fucking name that is. I know you don't know me, but let's just say that I know you. It seems that we have a conundrum. You work for Vivex, which is a competitor to me and my organization. In fact, I have been keeping my eyes on you for a while now, and the work you've been doing is impressive. But all good things have to come to an end. If you are ready to have for an exciting night, I was reading that. Let's just say I have some. I was reading that. Let's just say I have some friends coming your way to pay you a visit now. Oh boy, visitors, and my fucking eyes are glued to the monitor. Release me! Release me. I want free. I don't want to be one with the monitor. How do I get up? I want to let you know I've just gone through like most of the keys on my keyboard. I can't get up. Hi, Clint. Can you get to the point? Thanks, Clint. I had a run-in with Adam in the past, and it was one of the worst nights of my life. I'm alive today, but you don't want to know what I had to do for that. Adam likes to play games with his prey, like some sort of twisted game show host. He's a massive audience on the darknet that pay a lot of money to view his shows, and that is just one of the many fucked up things that he does. From what I hear on the back channels, the associates that do most of his dirty work are Lucas and Nor. Now they just won't straight up come and kill you. You see, Adam likes to play games, and luckily for you, there are rules. I've dealt with them before. You heard some things have changed, so let me explain to you. Do you have a flashlight? Be sure to get it. Lucas, he's a professional hitman. His choice of weapon is mostly a suppressed pistol, but I have heard lately that he's been using a rifle. I was informed that if you have a security system, good, you want to make sure the door stays locked at all times. When you leave, be sure to close the door behind you. If you keep it locked, he can't get in. Be sure to keep an eye out inside of your apartment for a bright red laser. If you see this, avoid it at all costs and get to cover. Do you have anywhere to hide? If you do, hide and wait him out. If you turn the lights off, he will give up faster and he won't stick around as long. And whatever you do, don't leave your flashlight on when you're running around. I'll just give him a clear shot. Noir is some sort of weird cult. The two individuals that Adam mostly uses are male and female. I still don't know their names. That's pretty secretive. They almost like to operate in the dark, hence the name. They're almost like ninjas. They just appear and disappear. I'm gonna get shot. I'm gonna get shot. I can't free myself from the monitor. There was a dog barking. I don't know the button to get up because it's not F. F was to sit down. Let me free. Let me free. I'm so dead. I can't get off of the fucking... What is that, a laptop on the ground? Was that always there? Yep, that's a laptop. Hack, send. What's even worse is that my signal thing isn't set up. And I can't set it up. Because I can't unglue myself from the monitor and chair. I am so dead. Please, just let me get back up. Oh, and my door code changed. My lock changed. Oh. Oh. Fucked. Hackable. We can send my report to the shade. And then it won't matter. Because I can't get up. Alright, if you see the male, you need to shine your flashlight on him and then turn around and face the other way for 10 seconds, but don't get too close. If you see the female, she operates a little differently. She will want to come closer. She will want you to come closer to her, like real close, get about 2 to 3 feet in distance in front of her. But don't get too close, she will kill you. Also be sure not to run in her presence. Now once you are close to her, you will want to turn around and stay completely still. Do not move, wait for another 10 seconds or so, and then you should be safe. Oh, so, just hide from the laser sight and leave my lights on. Yeah, I'll, and keep my door locked, of course. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah. When I can stand up. When I can get up from my seat. When I can free myself from the computer. I'll make sure to do that. Yeah. I'll get right on that. I'll also get right on that delivery. Eventually. Okay, we going to Google. I'm dead already. I love that the second search option is how to leave computer. I can free myself with X. But what was my door code? X to get up. Okay. That flew completely by me. 08783. 08783. Let's, kitchen light. What the fuck? I'm staying inside. I think I had to go get that package and take it to 9B. And I did my quota for the hour, so I can just be free. I don't know where my package is going to be. There it is. I'm gonna drag that all the way back down to 9B, I think. What do you mean it changed? Right this second. 22720. Don't like the dog barking. Okay, I need to fulfill 3 more tasks before midnight. Oh, I have mail. I received the package. Great. Just a confirmation. Oh. That is a hackable. While you're sending that. Gonna spin around. Check out my surroundings. Checks out. want to say that that car driving by was not just ambient noise, but our sniper preparing to shoot us. Well, what are with all these things? No, no, no. I heard that. Still gonna find 2 more things to report. Fuck you, Gabe. Fuck you. Fuck you. Whose footsteps are those? Whose footsteps were those? We good? We ain't good. That don't count as a report. The jump scare doesn't count. Not suspicious enough. I don't have a camera repair for that. I think we're fucking cooked. The door lock has changed. The door lock has changed. The code has changed. I can't get to the code. I can't get to the code. I can't lock the door. Go away. Go away. I want to lock that door. Much time I got. All right, what is my code? Let's just accept that he's standing there. 2295-3. 2295-3. Lotus, now is not the time. Not the time. Is he not gonna go away? Because I can't make it to the light switch. I think if I move from this position, I'm dead. I think he shoots me. We're not home. I don't think he's gonna piss off. What was the shade trying to tell us? We won't be finding out what the shade was trying to tell us. He was actually just playing a game and seeing how long we'd sit there, staring at the light. Okay, our flashlight isn't on the counter there. It's right here. We will sit down. We'll toggle the whole dialogue. No tutorial. 7063 or 7062-3. I gotta go find my signal booster, which is somewhere. Can I go to floor 10? I can go to floor 10. Have you all seen my signal booster? I'd like to have it before I start working. Gonna travel floor by floor to find this fucking thing. Unless it's in my apartment and I'm just dumb. Let's go back up to my apartment, make sure I'm not just ignoring it, sitting on like a table or something. Cause I wouldn't put it past me to just be ignoring it. Okay, no signal booster. Floor 7. We're so dead. Somebody's gonna show up. Somewhere. That. Or I'm gonna walk back through my apartment door after I finally get this thing set up. And there's gonna be a red laser dot. Right on me. Please stop walking your pet skunk in the hallway. Somebody's got a pet skunk on floor 3? That's interesting. Can't go to the first floor, and I've not found my signal booster, meaning it must be on the roof. And I've just spent all that time going up and down floors. Turnbull elevator. So, I haven't found my signal booster. 'Twas not up here. Maybe I should have consulted the tutorial a little bit longer. Just a tiny bit. Delivered a package. Alright. 7062 3 is still our code. I didn't look at where I was supposed to be delivering that package. Room 10C. Oh, I also don't even know. I haven't looked for any anomalies to report. Why did I go to 10? I know the apartment I needed to drop the package off is 10, but I need to go to the roof. Now to floor 10. Ronald has no stamina. Okay, we're good. But the code changed while we were gone. $59.32.9. Why did I put it in wrong? Locked. We're safe now. Just in case, we'll toggle off the kitchen light. That way I can toggle off just this one if the guy with the rifle shows up. There's the signal booster. Oh, we get a green signal out here. I hope that's good enough. It was indeed always within our home. Strong signal. Okay, great. Is that a firm? That report will do. Keep them coming. All right. We are good for the next 13 minutes. We do not need to report anything else. Unless we want to. Let us get spy cam fix. Spy cam fix. That way I can have the ability to repair one of my cameras just in case things go bad. Okay, those are instant repairs. Oh, that's suspicious. Actually, access point, send. Okay. Just felt like I heard somebody breathing, but maybe that was my own. Yeah, that's going to be a file report. Suspicious. This fucking guy. No. No, 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 no. We're not going to pretend we didn't hear that. Where? Oh, 88264. Oh, new hour. Time to find more things. Just check. A package that needs to be delivered. All right. All right, let's stop on laundromat angle A. Let's get that I didn't check where that package needed to be delivered. I just clocked that it needed to go somewhere. 7C. And I'm blanking on what the code is again for my door. 88264. So that was definitely the sound of the guy who's gonna shoot me. Driving here to the apartment. I need to still deliver this package. Sprint right back into here. Come on, floor 9. just peek my door a bit. Oh, and my signal went out as I was running about. Well, it's not empty. It's a weak signal, but not no signal. So we are going to proceed and find another motherfucker. That don't count. That doesn't get to count as anything. File report. Suspicious. Send. I know the guy with the gun rolled up. He drove here. Was that? Okay. Report's good. Lucas. All right. Door stays locked at all times when you are inside. When you leave, be sure to close the door behind you. If you keep it locked, you can't get in. Okay. Scared the shit out of me. Walking back into my room to see that fuck standing there. Okay, it's still 11. We can go do we can try and leave our apartment to do some other things. Okay, real great hiding of a body. Who's this guy? Report his note. That doesn't count? No. I disagree. Please stay outside. Don't ever knock on my door again, actually. Would you kindly stay the fuck outside? So this guy, that's not suspicious? Did he just get you to be there? Are you sure? You want to double check that one? You're telling me he could just be here? He's I. What the fuck is this? He could just be here. That guy. He doesn't count. This is getting slower and slower. Shit, that was Mr. Del Paco? Now you're gonna speak up, Shade? That was Mr. DeFalco. I was monitoring your feed and noticed you spotted him. This is a problem. DeFalco is a professional cleaner. He's the one you send to clean up a body or two without leaving any trace of evidence. Well, now you're considered a witness to him, and he's going to hunt and kill you down. You have to hide if he's coming for you. All I know is he likes to whistle this creepy little tune when he's hunting his prey. If you hear that, hide. Try turning your lights off so he doesn't stick around as long. And if you can't hide, run away. You gonna say something now? I hate this job. Oh, you pissed off Mr. DeFalco all on your own? I hate this job. Anyone want to take up my spot? Smiley face. Alright, I'm gonna go move my signal now. Where can I hide? This is the worst hiding spot ever? Good to know, though. Leave, 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 leave. I did not close my door. I was just going to fucking invite the guy with the gun in. Let's go to 10. Let's see our signals on 10. Still pretty weak. Oh, we're getting into yellow. No, it's still growing weaker. Right on this guy's door for yellow. Okay. Okay. Let's drop down to floor 7. So he was just chilling in there? He was just chilling in somebody else's apartment? We're getting the moral support Jester Monkey back out here. He's coming back. And he's gonna go in front of me, just right here. We'll keep playing on permadeath for now because I have no intent of actually getting to the end. If you came here wanting a conclusion, you're not getting one. The flashlight, which is not there on that desk, so maybe in the bedroom. Okay, we're keeping it in the bathroom, actually. Back here, close that door. Let's try floor 3. I want to go to floor 3. We're just gonna try our odds on a bunch of different floors and see which one we get a decent signal boost on. And we'll scurry back up to our apartment, lock the door, and hide from our problems. Bingo. Okay, what is our code for the door today? 62, 89, 80, 89, 4. Back to our chair. Probably gonna have to end up calling it on this run if we get murked again. It is it's going into 5 in the morning right now. I would like it to not carry on over into 6 o'clock because that was not my intention. So just in case, we'll label this the final run unless I'm murdered very, very early into it. Is anything anomalous gonna go down? None of my equipment has changed. My door code is still the same. Just waiting on someone to jump out and grab my attention. That isn't the bloody face. You know, it's done enough of that. It can stop jumping out and grabbing my attention. Let's see what we got here. We got Bit. We got Morning Crunch. And that is about it. Sorry, I wanted to rest my head on the back of my chair, and then I realized can't do that. Then I'd be staring at up at the ceiling. Starting to realize, oh, hi Adam, fuck you Adam. Starting to realize now, having playing this game, that these games where there's a lot going on, a lot of stress, not great at it. Other horror games, walk in the park for me. This, where I'm constantly on edge, ooh, not great. Though I think that was very clear with the demo of Welcome to the Game 3 earlier in the stream, where I was checking cameras and calling them paranoia checks every second. Is there anything to report on? Anything at all in this on these camera feeds? Hi, Clint. Honk honk. That that is a name. Not a bad one, just one that I have no clue where to start to even try and say. Pie in the face. Bulbous red shoes. I'll have you know, they're blue. Okay. Well, we'll entertain them if there is one. It's sort of my favorite thing to do is when, you know, when bots roll through my chat, I like to entertain them for a little bit, or people who are just trying to advertise, and then we kick them out, because then that means it's somebody to talk to for a little bit. Yeah, I think you know, jumping the gun. You were a little too nice, which thank you. In fairness to them calling you a bot, the fucking Twitch bots do open up with with niceties. Exactly. I'm glad that people are speaking in here because I did not test my chat overlay, so I had no clue that it was using dark ass text. I gotta change that next time. All right. Hello, Giuseppe. That, you know, that at least gives me something to work with. As I said before, fucking mouthful of a name there, and I had no clue where to start or what to call you there. And then hello, Angel Dust. So there we go. Is there anything? There any? Oh fuck! My code changed. 1827-1. Just call you Angel. All right. You smell like utter shit, stoned and haven't slept. Yeah, I just greet every streamer with the status update. I've been ignoring this. Is there a package that needs to be delivered? Okay. Room 9B. That'll at least give me a job to do. I've already blanked on the code. I need to know that. 1827-1. This game has been an interesting one. It's been fun, but I cannot do the stress of there being multiple tasks I need to look out for. Especially when half those tasks are trying to end my life. Just need me my package. It very much is multitasking sim. I was doing the demo for Welcome to the Game 3, and I would say that was going much worse than this. I guess so. To be fair, this would be my first time playing both of them. I've never played any of the previous games. I just know of them. And it was more the paranoia of knowing I need to be checking for the van and the shadows made me again a little too paranoid. I think I was focusing. No, I've not played Welcome to the Game 2. Again, I've also thank you Giuseppe. I've seen people play them. It's just at the time when I bought Dead Signal, I wanted to buy the most recent since it has been some time. Yeah. Now we're just struggling with spotting the difference and pausing when sounds are made that I don't like to hear. Okay, there we go. Hack, send, and then we can meet our quota. Hello there, sir. You're not supposed to be there. I think I got to about midnight on the previous run because we are doing normal right now for this until yeah. I mean, got a grudge against clowns. So why do you have a grudge against clowns? And are you sure you'd want to say that to this fuck ass monkey right here? Clown made me a balloon as a kid and he popped it in front of me as a joke and I cried. Okay, I guess that's fair to have a vendetta then. Report is no good. Did I move away too quickly? Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. That would technically be that. I didn't consider that under that those actions, more of just suspicious person. If they were doing some sort of action. Oh, so you blame me for the clown popping a balloon in front of you. All all enemies activated 11. Wish you hadn't told me that. Housekeeping isn't here. And they aren't here. Great. Quick check done. Well, they may spawn right now. Oh no, the signal's weak. I should go fix that. Well, it's still early. And the code has changed. 13, 70, and 2. I mean, I guess it's fair if you want to blame me, Giuseppe. I know maybe a few other targets you could blame. Maybe that clown in specific. But no, you telling me that me checking Angel was more because of last run. Um, one of the male noir was standing in the bedroom, and I almost blindly walked into him. To be fair, your clown does look creepy. I like it. Thank you. That was sort of the point, since I primarily focus on playing horror games and things marked as such. I want to go to floor 8. Yeah, I realized that after that, it just, they were fine with it. Mr. DeFalco, actually, my biggest hater, was standing in an apartment that I needed to drop a package off next to and got my ass. I mean, he does seem pretty easy to avoid with the whole whistling aspect. He just caught me off guard because I'd wasted my stamina charging down the middle of the hall, and then I saw that door get ripped open, and well, I had no stamina to turn and run away. Yeah, he got my ass in the door, in the threshold for the elevator. Great. So we're on floor 2. I also didn't realize that was Mr. DeFalco on the camera. I was getting a little frustrated with the shade and him not accepting the suspicious man standing there. I could see why people would struggle with it, especially from my own aspect of it being like a spot the difference game. I'm not entirely clocking how a room is supposed to be normal, so I'm just sort of grabbing whatever pops out immediately. Like technology or open doors or people. Okay, thank you. Because I immediately put that in all wrong. Speaking of which, we should turn this back on so we can see the shadow. Alright, 67, 89, and 5. Yeah, I was aware he could spawn behind me, which is why I've been making sure to lock the door religiously. That shit stays locked. This fucking face. Oh, I got mail. Another package, 7C. All right. All right, let's go get those hashes. This fucking guy. I like that he kindly just waits, leaving his laser over your shoulder until you get up and realize sometimes. And then if I go and sit back down, of course, he's going to shoot me right in the head. Hide under the bed. Okay. Good, good. I only clocked the first half of turn off lights, but you sort of just had to guess when. Okay, we want to go collect that package for 7C. The fuck did 7C do to make these fuckers mad? I just want to go get the package. You know, it is what it is. Run it back. You should have seen earlier, way earlier, when I started the game and missed the pop-up that says X's to exit the computer screen, and it almost spent the entire in-game hour, first in-game hour, stuck to the screen. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy playing on the cameras and reading all the messages that I completely missed the pop-up that says X to close out of things. So I sat in this chair panicking, flipping through cameras because I couldn't get off of the camera. It was great. I'm thinking floor 4. Was I wrong? Was floor 4 Was 4 not it? No, 4 wasn't it. Wasn't the good one. Wasn't our winner. Let's do 7. While we do 7, I can open that link. It's randomized. You only have 1 green in the entire building. I like those odds. I like those odds. It's all about just finding the right floor. It's a good thing. It's a good thing Lucas isn't here yet, because that was the greatest blunder. 91,700. That right there. Open door. Okay, that wasn't it. I immediately threw the code out of my brain because I saw that I could gamble with the elevator. 91. Yeah, but this is for peace of mind. I trusted my safety there. Alright. Flip the switch on the roof of your elevator. On the roof, your elevator's faster, but you have a 1% for it to fail each time you use it. Yeah, I like those odds. I can make it so much more funnier if something bad does happen with the elevator. I'm doing it. Hello, Ronald. What a stupid fucking name. I love too that in the demo, your character is also a hater towards Ronald. Hey, that's great. That's great for canon Ronald. This Ronald, he ain't making it. I feel like now too I have to come back and play this with like a little more dedicated time, because I just kind of threw this as a secondary option because I knew I wasn't going to spend too much time playing the demo. But it is closing in on the time I would not like to be still playing this, but also this run is going so well. I mean, we're live currently. valuables. I would say that that would be nice. Again, I don't know. It might just have to be a different stream though. Just another time I revisit this game because I never intended to. Wi-Fi can be read. I usually stream later on my times, but I like to not have them go into 6 in the morning, which we are rapidly closing in on. When do I usually stream? Usually about after midnight. Midnight Eastern is when I do most of my streams. I ended up doing this one a little later than I normally would because I just wasn't prepared for it. Like I knew I was playing these games, I didn't have any of it set up ready to go. Too busy trying to make thumbnails too for the shorter the edited VODs. You wake up early enough. I mean, we'll see. Midnight after midnight is usually when I do them, but really that shit is all subject to change because I do have a normal job alongside this, so I can't. I'm at the mercy of my work schedule. I sort of just vaguely set out times and hope I meet them. A job, boo. Scary, I know. I'm just sort of oh 77 13 8. Happens to the worst of us. Eight C. Just gonna give the package some time to fly its ass over. Also, thank you, Gab, for the follow. I mentally clocked it. I did not physically. I did not vocalize. So there we go. We're gonna give it some time for that package to land. That way, I don't have to watch the drone go over and drop it off. I mean, I appreciate the help in any case. I might eventually check out the second game. This was definitely motivated by the demo coming out recently. It is not something currently on. It's not something currently on the table for streams I'm doing, because I am trying to beat most of the Resident Evil games. I kind of just want to have at minimum the Leon centric ones done before RE9. But I haven't really finished any of them on stream. I'm wrapping up RE5 tomorrow. So, or hopefully wrapping up RE5. I was intended to play like a bunch of one-off or maybe two-off stream games like this, but in front of your bed and in front of your bathroom. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I definitely intended to stream more games like this. It's just when I got started or returned to actually using this account, it was because a friend wanted to play a bunch of co-op games, and I wanted to make content on them, but I didn't want to record as I normally do. So now we got stuck playing a bunch of co-op survival horror games. We made it to RE5, which then motivated the choice to play a bunch of the Resident Evil games before RE9 comes out. Which, that's a lot. That's 8 games I have to do. So I'm currently focused on doing RE5 with that friend, and then when I'm streaming alone, RE4. There's a valuable there. Completely forgot about how I was going to wait for 8C. Hmm. I like a whole lot of horror games. I just I do enjoy Resident Evil. It's more of a case of I've always sort of enjoyed our Resident Evil, but like I know a bunch of the lore. I've just never officially played any of the games. Like up till basically now with me playing RE5, the only ones I've ever beaten was the remake of RE2 and the non-canon spin-off game Operation Raccoon City. So with the current ones I've been doing, they've been sort of blind on like the actual game, and to make it worse, doing on the highest difficulty I can do from the start. I was definitely scared of a good couple of them, but it was more like I just didn't own them. I started off playing horror when I was younger with Dead Space 2. But I had a younger sibling, and that sort of ruined it because he would watch me play them and then get scared shitless, and then my parents wouldn't like that. So it started with Dead Space 2, and then there was like no horror games that I was allowed to own for a few years after that. Yeah. Dog, send. It would be so kind if the neighbors, the neighbors, would stop that. But no, yeah, I started my horror adventure with Dead Space 2, so I definitely unlocked door 4427. Thank you. I don't think I ever got to beat Dead Space 2 when I did buy it back then. Or, well, I can't even say I bought it. I was not young enough. I was young enough to not even really have money. Somebody else got it for me. But I never ended up beating it because of that issue. I did. I think I did. One, I finally got my computer and bought it on Steam, but I can't remember. That was some time ago. Hmm. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. It's a pretty good goal. I basically just got horror games banned, and then after they were basically banned for a few years in my house, I just stuck to like old school internet horror at the time. So like fucking creepypastas and shit, which I love seeing the retrospectives of and just seeing how many of them were actually really bad, really bad, but effective for children, essentially. I think I'm going to bed. You have a fun time there, Lucas. go in bed. That is definitely something that has crossed my mind of doing is Slender the Eight Pages. I definitely need to do Slender the Arrival. I've never played that one. I never watched any videos on it. But no, I get why big YouTubers never beat Slender the Eight Pages. I've never played the original, the official. I've played like recreations in other games, and I don't think I've ever beaten it. So there a package that I'm blanking on? There's a package. Room 5C, 30 minutes. Okay, let's get on that. Alright, before we set out there, I will now recognize that I did not pick up my flashlight. Then go out here. I can definitely see that from what I know of the games. That is inspired by Slender and Fat. You can definitely feel it with all of the with all the multitasking. You're so right. Hello there. I need to pick up a package.
Come closer.
Flashlight. I would say that was 3 feet away, maybe 4. No, I thought it was get about 2 to 3 feet away, flashlight and spin. Or is there no flashlight? Turn away and wait. If you want to give me the rundown of what I did wrong, go ahead. Like I said, that was gonna be the last run, so I'm not gonna start another one. But I will stick around for a few more minutes to have like an ending chat, and then that'll be it. Really, in that case, what's stopping me from just putting the elevator back down? We're just ignoring the troubles. Oh, it insta kills you? Oh, you didn't get close enough? What the fuck is with my chat? Holy shit. Because none of what you said popped in until just now when I alt-tabbed. Well, thank you for the follow again. Alright. You need to get close until she twitches her head. Alright. Because I knew I needed to get close. I didn't know that there was going to be a marker. And I was a little afraid to just walk up straight to her and end it that way, but I didn't walk close enough. The other Nora will be there to kill you. This apartment isn't fire safe. There's only the elevator. I refuse to believe he'd be quick enough to go down the fire escape and through someone's home. Though the entire building is empty, clearly. Hmm. Just had to see when I get to it. I do feel like that was not like the lore, but it's very clear things are connected and there's a reason for everything. Because I did already know of the Noir's existence in all of the games, discounting 3 currently. Though I think it's funnier to imagine that the people in the apartments just sort of accept this and see people in white masks show up at their window and just go, all right, let me just unlock this for you, let you on through, go back to watching TV. I guess that's fair. Maybe it's just common knowledge on the tenant lease information that the landlord gives out that you just have to let these people through. I mean, it is clear that Adam knows everything, so maybe he is the landlord. Make sure he didn't use his cryptocurrency to buy out the whole city block. All right, well, we're gonna wrap it up. We will start with the next stream announcement. We are doing Resident Evil 5. I recommend you don't either. Just finish the games. All right. So we're doing Resident Evil 5 tomorrow. I mean, technically today. It's 6 in the morning for me. That'll be starting around 8 p.m. Eastern, I think. Hopefully we finish that, and then there won't be another stream until I'm gonna say Sunday, because I will not have slept to consider it a new day, but I think more accurately it'll be Monday after midnight. And I think we're doing our Resident Evil 6. If we beat 5. If we beat 5. I have been warned that my friend who will be joining me may drink a shit ton and may be self-sabotaging. So I can only hope we beat 5. Hey, it's pretty funny, and it is sort of tradition when we beat, which wasn't on stream. This was a while back when we beat the Ghost Recon games. Everyone playing did get a little drunk when we knew we were on the final levels, just to really spice things up. Hmm. Hey, all the power to him. I don't do it that often because I realize very well enough I'm a lightweight, lighter than shit. There have been streams that I was planning to do that I had to cancel. Yeah, there were streams I was planning on doing in the past that I had to cancel because I'd get off work and people would buy me drinks after work, and I would not consider that maybe I should be sober to power through starting everything. It is a struggle most of us have to face. Well, let's actually wrap this shit up since I've been saying it. Thank you, Angel, for the tips and sticking around. Thank you to those who have popped into chat, or those who have just popped in to watch and lurk. And thank you to those who will watch the VOD. Have a good rest of your day, night, or whatever the fuck it is for you. You person that will be hearing this message.